These are the 10 top basic needs you need as a teenager since you are 18, wanting to leave your mom's house with a big smile on your face. You want to leave your mom's house. You don't want to be controlled by your parents again. You don't want to be asked, where are you going every time? These are the top 10 basic things you need to live comfortably. Number one is the emergency bus. This emergency bus we're talking about is you don't want to wake up at 2 a.m. and get sick and you don't have anyone else to help you. You don't want that. And you don't want to be reaching out to a doctor, because in this area that we are living right now, from my area, people, if you wake up at 2 a.m. and be sick, no one is going to help you. So you need that as you are living, because no one is around or familiar to you on wherever you want to move up out to. No one is know you, no one knows you. You are still new there, so you don't want to wake up around 2 a.m. and be sick and without finding something that will help you calm it down, because you need some malaria pills and paracetamol to put in that emergency box. Second one is basic tool. You need a hammer and you need a torch. As you need a torch, you need a screwdriver, because if small things always screws up in your house and you end up calling repairman every single time, you are just doubling up your rent upon rent on yourself. So you need that toolbox. You need this basic toolbox like screwdriver, hammer, torch, whatever, etc., etc., that will be on it, that will help you when emergency or something small thing that screws up in your house or your apartment, you will fix it up right immediately. That brings us to the next one, the third one. The third one is the bare minimum kitchen. You don't need 25 plates at once as you are moving out. You don't need to carry all of those packages. You don't need it. And most especially why you don't need it is because you are living alone. You are still not carrying anyone on your side yet. So you will have a bare minimum kitchen right now as you are still moving out. You will have a bare minimum kitchen. One, you have a 2 plates, one spoon, and also it will make it solid as you are living alone with yourself. And that brings us to the next part. Fourth one is you need a cleaning schedule. If your house is a mess, your mind is a mess also. So you need a broom and also you need a mop. But most especially, you need a habit of cleaning your apartment, your room, to not let it to be a mess. Anyone that came in will know that you are living like a rat. So you don't want that. You want all of those things, and also especially you want the habit of cleaning those things up when they fall apart. The fifth one is you need a portable power bank. Now you must be thinking, why do you need a power bank? If you are a Nigerian or if you are living in a country whereby electric light is doing like it's not consistent or not stable, you need a power bank, because whenever the light goes off, it gets 10 times or it feels 10 times more darker. Since you are still alone with no one, it gets 10 times more darker. So you need to stay connected. And that brings us to number 6. Number 6 is a spare key. You need a spare key. Lock yourself up once and you will pay a locksmith a bunch of money that could have saved you or could have bought you a groceries for a week. So you need a spare key and you will give it to someone or hide it in a place that you trust, that someone can reach or I doesn't reach constantly whenever you or someone reach out to you, or share it with someone that you trusted that you can't open your door. But you need a spare key, because you don't need to lock yourself out or in. Either both is dangerous. That is not safe. And that brings us to the most important one, number 7. That if you miss on this video, I don't think you need to be watching this video. So let's get right in. Number 7, you need a grocery system. This is where the money lays. You need to stop buying food at a time, one at a time, or a meal one at a time, anytime you wanted to eat. You need to stop that. You need to build a book buy system that will be buying your groceries, a list that you will be using to buy a groceries for you to make up with nice food for yourself. Do not be feeding or doubling the payment for a restaurant, just feeding the restaurant that is around you. You need a grocery system. And that brings us to the most secondary important thing, which is number 8. Number 8 is a basic security. You need a basic security. You need a solid lock and container. Privacy. And privacy is where peace lives. And wherever peace lives in, or if you have peace in your mind, you will think and grow. But if you don't have it, if you always have chaos when you are living alone, bro, you need to start fixing it. And that brings us to the next one. Number 9 says you need a budgeting app. You need to track your money. You need to track every dollar, every naira that came out of your hand. You need to track it and know where it's going. To avoid, I don't know where it all went after the money or the checks comes in. You need to track it. And I made a whole video on how to manage your money. The link is in the description below. You can see it below. And it will help you go more deeper in this topic. And that brings us to the most important one, that if you miss, will screw up and disturb the comfort you want to build outside your family. If you don't listen to this number 1, if you don't get it, it will destroy and help you, like it will help destroy the comfort you want to build as you are going out of your parents' house. Number 10, you need a peace of mind fund. This peace of mind fund is referring to you need to save up at least 1 month's rent separate in different accounts. This is not a fund or a funny fund account or a fund account. This is not it. This is to save you fear that you can live in when you run out of your money, like the money you use to pay rent. So you need this fund and you need it urgently before you will get into or start getting out of your house. But listen, what I'm going to share with you now. Now, why am I telling you all this? Because living alone is not about the furniture. It is about the independence you will have. In the book called Secret Cow, they talks about how we protect our belief that keeps us poor. And that belief is, I will figure it out when I get there. No, bro. Figure it out before you get there. Not I will figure it out when I get there. Don't do that. Because comfort living isn't about having a big TV. It's about not being stressed out when the rent is due. It is about knowing that even if you lose your job tomorrow, that you will be safe at least like a month. And that is the true comfort of living alone. Now listen closely and pay attention. Moving out is a big step and it is a start of your journey. So don't rush to buy everything that you want or you have to buy, you think that you have to buy. Buy the one that you have the money for and use it efficiently, because buying a lot of things and making yourself feel like you are living in a finest house or in a finest apartment will just the next step of keeping you broke while thinking that you are rich, but you are definitely broke. So subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, put it in the comment section and know which step that you think you have missed if you have been out of your parents' house, or you haven't, or you are thinking about. Tell me the steps, or tell me the hardest step you think I have aligned in this top 10 category. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers.